on this Croomer guy, he says they were Facebook posts, weren't they? Some
Yeah.
Facebook posts were fabricated. That's darn hard to do. I mean, you have to be a code expert to get it, an expert in their code to be able to get in and do something like that. And it doesn't make any sense. And wasn't there a website too that was archived somewhere? Like a skinhead website or neo-Nazi website that this guy was on?
Oh yeah, and he's written countless articles and things and talking about the fact that he's a doctor that's a skinhead, worst type of guy. He's not afraid to beat somebody up, and real tough guy, right? You have to really step out. And then he lied and came back later and said that, okay, maybe they weren't fabricated, but there was sarcasm. Then he came back even later after that and wanted to and forced people to take down different videos where he was a public figure all over the country. And obviously it serves public interest. So we're talking about a public figure that works for a company that does public interest work. He is standing out as a spokesperson for Dominion voting system. He actually owns the patent for the adjudication process. He's a shareholder. The other parts that people have ignored, they haven't talked about a whole lot, was that George Soros's nonprofit was in the same building as their headquarters up in Canada, so you can't make this stuff up. And all of this is coincidence, nothing to see here. And when he sued me for defamation and said, "Oh, I'm just this guy that works there," that's all a lie. Every bit of it's a lie. Everything that comes out of their mouths are lies. They lie about everything. Right. And they expect us to believe it. Now we have all this mounting evidence about, what has happened in the system, how the adjudication process works. And I'm a dog with a bone and I'm in the tech world. So I got to tell you, I do not know the word no. I don't know how to not research something and get to the bottom of it. And so when you sue me, it's like I turn into Doc Holliday. I have no fear. I have zero fear.
I'm on a mission myself, my friend, and that is to root these folks out because they are communists. I fought in the Cold War for part of my Air Force career. My dad's entire military career was fighting against the communists in the Soviet Union and around the world. So I'm on a mission after my 30 plus years of serving in the military. My mission is to root this out, identify it, and destroy it, and get it out of our government, our education systems, and our communities. Because it is literally the long march, as the communists say, is very well through most of our institutions now. We're finding out belatedly, I think. Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, we've got to come to the place where we make a decision as a country on whether or not we're willing to spit on the sacrifices of those that came before us in order to selfishly just live out our lives. And unfortunately, the sacrifice today is, do we want to protect our grandkids and great grandkids and generations will never know. And many lives have been lost that have their names have never been spoken, yet they stood up very proudly and they stood up with courage and fought for this nation and bled for this nation. And and we're allowing these Marxist, terroristic, leftist radicals to come in and redefine what our country means. And I can't stand for it. I won't stand for it. And I believe that I fear two things: God and my wife, and in that order.
I'm with you, my friend.